8.5 Cartesian equations of a plane. Example 8. This is a thinking problem. That's a very good question. Determine the equation of the plane that lies between the points -1, 2, 4 and 3, 1, -4 and is equidistant from them. Right? So imagine like we have 2 points, right? And let's say these are my 2 points. And we have a plane right going through here between these planes, right? Yeah. So think like this. These are my 2 points and the plane is here. So determine the equation of the plane that lies between these 2 points and is equidistant from here. So that means if I draw a line from here, then this distance is equal to that distance. So that is the kind of question which we are working on. Okay. So the trick here is, of course, the midpoint of these 2 points will lie on the plane, right? So let's find the midpoint, right? So let's say M, capital M, is my midpoint, which will be on the plane. So midpoint will be equal to what? Add them, divide by 2, right? So we get -1 plus 3, -1 plus 3 divided by 2. That's the x coordinate. The y will be 2 plus 1 over 2. And z will be 4 plus, which is -4 over 2, correct? And therefore, we get a midpoint which is -3 over 2 is 2 over 2, which is 1. And 2 plus 1 is 3, so we got 3 over 2 here. And 4 minus 4 is 0. So that's the midpoint. So we got a point on the plane, right? That's the first part. The second part is that this line should be normal to the plane, as you can see. Do you see that? So this point, these 2 points, the line joining these 2 points is the normal to the plane. And therefore, the normal to the plane is 3 minus 1, 3 minus 1, and 1 minus 2, and -4 minus 4, right? -4 minus 4, right? So which is 3 minus 1, or I mean 3 minus -1, so this will become +1, correct? And 1 minus 2 and -4 minus 4 is okay. So 3 plus minus 1 is 4, 1 minus 2 is -1, -4 minus 4 is 8. So that becomes our direction vector, correct? So, -8, -4 minus 4 minus 8, that becomes a direction. Now since we know a point and a direction vector, we can always write the scalar or the Cartesian equation of a plane, right? Remember, some books will mention Cartesian equation as scalar equation also, right? Now, the Cartesian equation for us is ax plus by plus cz plus d equals to 0, where a, b, and c are these points, correct? And x, y, z is the midpoint we are going to use, correct? So let's put these points and find the value of d. So we have 4 and x value is 1, just write 1 here, plus b is -1 times y is 3 over 2 plus c is -8, right? -8 times 0 plus d equals to 0, right? So this gives us 4 minus 3 over 2 plus d equals to 0. So from here we can say 8 minus 5 will be, you can write this as 8 minus 3, which is 5 over 2. So we get 5 over 2 plus d equals to 0, and therefore d equals to -5 over 2, correct? So that's the value of d. So once we have the value of d, we can always plug it in here and write our equation, right? So our equation becomes 4x. We are writing the general equation, right? With this as the normal, and d as -5 over 2 is 4x, and b value is -y, c is -8, -8z, and d is -5 over 2. -5 over 2 equals to 0, correct? So that becomes our, scalar equation or the Cartesian equation. It's always good to write with integers, right? So we'll multiply everything by 2 and we can write this as 8x minus 2y minus 16z minus 5 equals to 0. So that is our answer. Okay, I hope you understand and appreciate how we did it. So the two things what we did was, first midpoint, right? So midpoint is M, and second is this is the normal joining the 2 points, correct? So that gave us the equation of our plane. Okay.